Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. Oh man, that card slap was really satisfying because the last 5 just flew right off the table. So, nice work, buddy. Okay, so we have something here from Bestech. I know that because it says that on the front. I think it's available. I'm going to link it right down in the description. You guys can check it out if you want. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Sincerely, thank you to those of you who take the time to go down into the description and use my links before you buy something. I really appreciate those of you who do that. And if you don't do that, that's perfectly okay too. No hard feelings. All right, something from Bestech, something premium. I actually know what this is this time because they sent it like almost immediately. The reason I forget what people are sending is, number one, it takes forever for stuff to get here. And if you don't know, I literally upload twice a day. I've been doing that for 5 years now, over 5 years, and I've never missed a day. So there's a lot of stuff that comes in. I handle a lot of stuff. It's easy to forget, especially when companies take a month or two to send something. But they sent this pretty quickly. And it also says right there on the box, Sambac. I'm not sure if that's... The only thing I'm confused about is the size. The size of this knife. I have no idea. Oh, it's on the larger side. Thank you. Listen, nothing against... I'm not saying this is a huge knife. I just thought, you know, based on the pictures, it could either be like a little tiny thing, or it could be like kind of, it's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be, which for me is a nice surprise. As somebody who appreciates a full-size knife, personally, nothing against smaller knives, right? I like a fuller, you know, a bigger knife. Absolutely no idea what this costs. Haven't looked up the price tag yet. But this, just like every other knife on this channel, will eventually get a full review. Today, we're just unboxing it and taking a look, right? Nice carbon fiber inlays. Honestly, really nice what they did here with the titanium. A little bit of a scoop going on here. This is, I think, yeah, I'm right. It's subtly contoured, which is nice. I'm glad they didn't go flat. Really nice styling here with the pocket clip. I like that it follows the inlay, and the inlay does go all the way back. A little bit of extra pizzazz with the backspacer. So they're little, oh, are these ball bearings? They put 3 detent balls on the backspacer. You know what? I kind of like that. That's a nice... I've never seen that before. I think those are actually little independent ceramic balls. Yeah. Hey, I like this. I don't know why, but I think that's kind of neat. Okay, cool. 1 screw for the body. Nice. Very cool. And the screw for the clip is hidden. Boy, that's really cool. So... this probably has floating pins, which help hold it in place, right? This screw obviously is holding the backspacer in, but we probably have some floating pins, which is really, honestly, pretty cool. It just, it takes away some of the unnecessary disassembly steps, right? It's literally 2 less screws than what I consider minimum. So we have 1 screw, 1 big T8 screw, and then we have a T8 pivot, right? Fireflower themed. And that's it for the disassembly. Let's flip it. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, subtle recurve, but it does work with this knife. Ooh, very smooth action there too. Wow, okay, yeah. So I'm not, personally, I don't generally like recurves, but it works, right? You can see here, what we're doing is almost a little bit of an S curvature. Little bit. There's a hint of a trailing point, right? Not sure I want to say it's a full-on Persian, right? You say Persian, and people think, woo, right? No, not full-on. Nice tumbled finish. Bestech does a great job with this. It's really, really refreshing also to see not a belt satin finish, right? Bestech, I think this looks phenomenal. I think that's the right choice. You can see the subtle reflectivity there. I think there's a little bit of oil on that blade. Let's clean it off real quick and take a look. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm such a big fan of that finish. That really works. Look how they've divided the jimping here. Position 1 and position 2. Obviously, they don't need to do that. Ooh, my fingernails are gross. Sorry about that. But we've got a division between these 2 separate areas of jimping, I'm not sure why, tactical hand positions here. A nice big forward choil, right? Not the roomiest I've seen, but this does work considering you are, kind of confined to two specific zones with the flipper tab right in between. So when you do that, it really has to be roomy, at least enough for one knuckle, which there is. So that's good. Behind the edge, actually fairly thin. Here, let's, piece of paper. I've written on this one. I obviously don't need it anymore. Probably notes from a past video. Yeah, okay. Pretty good. Recurve, right? If you're new, with the subtle, it's very subtle, but you can see it in there, right? The idea that as this sort of swoops, you start the cut, a recurve draws material into the belly, which the more prominent the recurve, generally, obviously, it depends on the geometry of the blade and how well it's sharpened, but the more prominent the recurve, the more you can feel that, and it also depends on what you're cutting, right? If I haven't covered all the bases, some internet scholar will correct me down there, but you guys, I'll let you guys sort that out. Actually pretty cool. For a knife that initially kind of looks basic, it's actually got quite a few features that I like, right? Counting, milled clip, fancy backspacer with surprisingly kind of, I keep touching them because it's nice to the touch. Metal Complex likes touching balls. Shut up! The backspacer with the detemp balls in it's kind of cool. Milled clip, that's a titanium backspacer by the way. Carbon fiber shred, carbon fiber inlay. Minimal hardware, right? On this side, only one piece of one fastener is visible. What I assume is an M390 blade that's tumbled. Also going to hand it to Bestech. Here's something. Oh, now hold on a minute. We missed a feature. That is Magnacut. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. No idea what they're hardening it to, but that's there's a little bit of extra little sauce there, a little extra pizzazz. I'm gonna guess this is pretty expensive, right? But at least they went for it, right? And it's not a little knife. Let's measure it. This was much more exciting than I was gonna be. Bestech, if you're watching this, I don't mean that, I don't mean any offense by that. I thought you guys were just sending me another 7.5 inch kind of whatever titanium frame lock, but this is pretty cool. There's some extra here. This is nice, right? I'd be pretty pumped to carry this and use it. I'd be pretty excited about this. This is a nice knife. Overall length, yeah, 8.25 inches, real good, real nice. 3.65 inch blade. Wow, even with the choil, 3.4. I'm going to give that a 3.4 inches on the cutting edge. Actually pretty sweet. Yeah. I never thought I'd get so excited about a recurve blade, but I mean, are you guys with me? This is pretty cool. It's nice looking. All of the decisions for the lines and how this all flows together. See how this line here connects right there? This is all swedge up here, but this is intentionally lining up here, right? This, the recurve, the swoop down, right? It's very flowy. But nothing looks out of place. Nothing looks slapped on there, where they do a design like it's a real design and you turn it over and there's a stupid freaking wire clip. Ruined! I'm sorry. So many giant mouse knives. I'm going to say this, right? If you feel the way that I feel, then you stand up and let me know. So many beautiful giant mouse knives have been ruined by wire clips. So many Spyderco knives that are actually more than just peel ply textured G10 rectangles with triangle blades and holes and there's so many flowy, interesting designs have been ruined by the simplicity of a wire clip, right? Wire clips are the 2001 Mercury Sables of the pocket clip world. Talk about a car that is just so boring and basic that I ironically cannot forget what it looks like. I'm offended! I'm offended by the Ford Tauruses and the Mercury Sables of that time period. Oh my God, who designed those cars? What the heck? They're so awful looking. I hate wire clips. Oh my God. I didn't think I was going to get so triggered. Anyways, beautiful knife. Beautiful knife. Bestech, nice job on this one. No idea what it costs, but hey, if it's a little bit higher than what we normally see from Bestech, honestly, some of that might be justified, right? Just depends on what the price tag is. I'll give you my full thoughts in the final review. That's going to be pretty much it for today. Too much caffeine. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.